Let's make some crispy ground beef taquitos or rolled tacos. These are super easy. We're gonna start by cooking 1 pound of ground beef. I'm using a homemade taco seasoning. I have 1 teaspoon of salt, cumin, chili powder, garlic powder, and onion powder, and then I just cracked a little bit of black pepper. Cook it until the meat is all the way done. Here I have some Monterey Jack cheese that I'm gonna shred. Trust me, shredding your own cheese tastes way better. You can use any type of cheese that you like. I'm using corn tortillas. Make sure you put them in the microwave just to get them softened, about 30 seconds. So add your cheese on the bottom and then a nice big spoonful of the ground beef. Then you wanna try and roll it as tightly as possible. And to hold the taquito in place, I'm just doing a toothpick, just kind of get it right there on the edge of the seam. So let me show you one more time. So just add the cheese, the seasoned ground beef, and just try to get a nice tight roll on there, and then hold it down with a toothpick. So another version that I like to do is I also like to add some refried beans. For this one, I'm actually gonna bake them, and then the other ones, I'm going to deep fry them. So just add the beans, the meat, and the cheese on top, and then same thing, we're just going to roll it nice and tight and seal it with a toothpick. Once all of your taquitos are rolled, you can go ahead and fry them in some neutral oil like vegetable or canola. Make sure the oil is nice and hot, at least 350 degrees, and then just rotate them until they develop some color on each side. Just takes a couple of minutes, and then once they're nice and golden, you can remove them and then let them cool and drain on a paper towel. Ooh, just look at that sizzle. So the other option you have to make the taquitos is to bake them. So same thing, we're just going to roll them and seal them with the toothpick, and I'm just using some spray oil. You can also use a brush and oil and just spray all around the taquito. Place them into a 400-degree oven, and we're gonna bake them for 20 minutes. After 10 minutes, I like to go ahead and flip them over. That way they can get even cooking on both sides. And then again, I'm going to spray them with oil. You can see sometimes they do kind of break apart, which is pretty common when you're baking them. So I'm gonna put them back in for another 10 to 15 minutes at 400 degrees. You can also do the broiler to get them nice and crispy. And I wish I had the sound on, but they do turn out pretty crispy, just not as crispy as the deep fried ones. So this one I do have the sound on so you can hear. And that is a nice crispy taquito. Make sure you remove the toothpicks. I forgot to remove it on this one because yeah, that's not a good thing when you're eating them. So to serve the taquitos, I am just slicing up some shredded iceberg lettuce. And then I'm also gonna do some Roma tomatoes. You can also do any type of pickled onions or jalapenos, some cilantro. And I'm also gonna do just a quick guacamole. And this is how to easily remove the pit. Just push it from the outside and then it just pops right out. So no need to hack it with a knife and cause a cut on your hand like I've almost done before. And then I just like to kind of scoop it out with the fork, just kind of mash it in the avocado and then add a little bit of salt and some lime juice. You can add some jalapeno, cilantro, or onion, but I'm just kind of making a easy basic guacamole. So like I said, we're gonna remove the toothpicks from the taquitos so that way no one punctures the roof of their mouth. And then to serve them, you can put some of that shredded lettuce. Oh, I also like to do some sliced radishes too, but I didn't have any. Some of the tomato, and this is some crema, so Mexican crema, which is so good. Just drizzle all that over. You can also do some hot sauce or some chile de árbol salsa or salsa verde. I'm adding the guacamole, and it's just a yummy, comforting dinner. The whole family will enjoy it, and let's just listen to that crunch one more time. delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to check out my video for the chile de árbol salsa. It'll go perfect with this. See you next time.